third straight Player of the Year honor. And then there's the GOAT, Jason Belmonte, seeking his record 16th major title. All next.
It's gonna be time. We're going to Super Nintendo. That's not Nintendo.
Parks of Universal Orlando.
Wow.
Big one in the
If only I went to more amusement parks.
I know it.
I mean, I go to Dollywood like every year now. That's
What titles and trophies
Chris
I got.
Johnson.
Family
Nope.
Feud. Arsenal.
Nah. Bring ass.
For the last decade, they have dominated the lanes at a level few ever have before. Traded trip after trip to the very top of this sport. The epic showdowns, the thrilling finishes. They've combined to win 21 major titles and 10 PBA Player of the Year awards. Jason Belmonte and E.J. Tackett, two legends of this game that personify exactly what it means to be a world champion.
The two greatest players on the planet.
They step back onto this historic stage, a tournament with a reputation they helped build, to take on a group of competitors chasing their first major title, their own history. Here, it doesn't matter if you're the best of all time or the best in the world. It's about who's the best in this moment, today, now. The 2025 PBA World Championship.
I want to see those two go in the finals.
Welcome to Reno's National Bowling Stadium for Fox Sports live coverage of the PBA World Championship, the second of 5 majors on the tour. It is a top-heavy bracket today, and two of the greatest bowlers of this generation, Jason Belmonte, E.J. Tackett, are your 1 and 2 seeds. Moore, Cole, Foy, all looking
David
full
Cole,
on
the
shocker.
playoffs winner. DJ Moore, who I think won one title
Series
before.
of bowling. So happy you're with us today live on Fox Sports. Rob Stone joined by 1987 PBA World Champion, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson, back here with you. This stadium has seen so much in terms of bowling. Your starring role, of course, in Kingpin. We were introduced to the Ginger Assassin in the 7-10 that he had a couple years ago. We go back to 2009, Walter Ray leaving the 8-10 in the 10, but we
No! Oh my God, it's a loser! We just lost the
We could
tournament.
get lucky to have another dream matchup between Belmonte and Tackett, but let's talk Belmonte first. It's been a decade plus total domination at the World Series of Bowling and majors for Belmo. He's won the World Championship 3 consecutive times. He's got the most World Series of Bowling wins. He's revolutionary. The World Series of Bowling is revolutionary, and this event skyrocketed his career.
7th most tour titles in league history, 7-time Player of the Year, and of course, the big one, 15 major titles. Nobody has
15
more.
major titles.
There may be a new sheriff in town, and he goes by the name of E.J. Tackett.
Yeah, no
He's the
maybe
man.
about it. New world number 1, that man, E.J.
He
Tackett.
won 23.
Belmo and Tackett had a match for the ages at the World Championship in 2023 in Wauwatosa with E.J. winning. And that seems like, to me, Rob, that's when the torch was passed from Belmo to Tackett. He's made every single show at this year's World Series of Bowling. He has 3 wins on the season, and right there, that man is the guy to beat.
2-time defending Player of the Year, 2-time defending World Champ E.J. Tackett.
I want him or Belmo to win
his
this.
semifinal match. He'll take on Jason Belmonte. And Belmo, in a bit of a retrospective mood this week, if you will, talking about his career in general. And he dropped this doozy on us just the other day. I don't want to be the best in the world anymore, which is clearly E.J. Tackett. I want to be the best of all time. That's my motivation. That's my determination. That's why I leave my family for the tour season. I'm very capable of winning 20 majors, and then I can stay in Australia and call it a day, mate.
Wow. You know, you can only sit atop the mountain for so long before somebody knocks you off. And that somebody is Father Time. And I think Jason realizes that. Now his focus is on winning majors and cementing his legacy in the sport.
If you come for the king, though, you best not miss. Two absolute legends in their prime. Only 4 people have won the World Championship since 2016. Our friend, Mr. 100, Tom Doherty, back in 21, but Belmo is
Mr. 100, and then Chris Fraser. We haven't seen him. Where is he?
Kimberly Pressler standing
And
by
Tackett
with
and
your 1
Belmo.
and 2 seeds, Tackett and Belmo.
Thanks, Rob. So, Belmo, let's start with you. We just saw a quote that you made earlier on in the week. So what triggered that?
Yeah, I think
If they go back to the championship, we're ready for the greatest matchup
give
in
myself
history.
a goal that everyone else thought was unattainable and would tell me so, and I would reach those goals. And so here I am at the back half of my career, and what further goal can you put down there than the greatest of all time? And I don't know if I'll reach it, but that's where I'm looking at, and that's what I want, and that's why I wake up in the morning and train, and that's why I leave my family from home, because that's my goal and my motivation. And I don't care if anyone thinks I can't get there. I've heard it my entire career. I'm going to focus on that, and that's what I'm going to attain.
Well, you have another chance at a major today, and we will see you in the championship match. Good luck to you, Jason. All right, EJ, you know, it looks like your rivalry with Belmo has evolved over the years, but knowing he's sitting at the #1 seed, how does that change things for you in this tournament?
I think it's just, it'd be a
We're
really
calling
fun
it right
matchup
now.
again.
Tackett Belmo
Obviously, we
final.
had one of the greatest matches 2 years ago. We both fought really hard and gave each other all we had, and we both left bloody, but there had to be a champion. Jason is an unbelievable competitor, and he's showed it for the last 15 years. And every chance that I get to bowl him in a title match or even in a match, I know it's something special, and hopefully I can do that again today.
These two have been in a lot of
Thank
title
you for your
matches
time.
against each other lately.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Those two have met
But
title
first,
matches.
before we get to the main events,
Number 9 later today. We begin though with your opening match.
we got a
See BJ Moore's good
Mr. Playoff champion last year, which is David Kroll, and BJ Moore. Yeah, he's won a single title, and I think that came in 2020
Far from Latrobe
at some point.
is up first.
Oh my goodness, it did! Look at this! Smears, not clears. Yes.
Pretty good start.
Love the lane graphic, the old pattern being laid right there on the lane for the viewers to see. Pretty awesome.
Here's Book from Nixa, Missouri, about 10 minutes south of Springfield, 3 hours south of Kansas City, close to the Oklahoma border. Hey, Messenger! Now this guy's been on a bender lately in the bowling world. Went from PTQs to a PBA champion last year, 73rd to 9th on the point list. We flash back to the Delaware Classic earlier last March.
That's when he won this first
Winning the
title.
Delaware Classic. And then the PBA playoffs in Florida. Taking on
I watched that championship live as it aired.
championship final, tied up 1 game each, forced the 9th and 10th frame roll-off to decide the champ. Kroll needed a mark, got a strike, clinched the win.
2024 just changed his life.
Oh, for sure. The 2023, as we mentioned, 73rd on the points list, and jumps all the way up to top 10 last year, courtesy of 5 top 20 finishes. And a pretty strong World Series of bowling this week, a trio of top 10s. 6th in the Scorpion, 6th in the Viper, 9th in the Chameleon.
He made a big change in his grip. We'll talk about that the next time he's up.
Got my friends on contact.
Yeah, these two guys, buddies, roomed together this week.
This month.
This month, you're right. I'm sorry. It's been a long time for a lot of people in Reno as you take a look at BJ Moore's arsenal.
Starting with Zen 25. You like that name, Rob? Zen?
I do.
Zen 25.
Yeah, I'm going to sign off on that one.
Okay.
No one asked me, but I'm going to sign off on it. for BJ as we take a look at our Bowl TV highlights. We're going to go back to Thursday's position round, Randy, and BJ Moore needed 2 strikes and 9 to hold off the Iceman, Jesper Svensson.
Yeah, it was a great match, and BJ here in the 10th frame. There's number 2, and then 9 or better does it.
10 will do.
How about those 3 shots?
Clutch. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Big shots by the man from Pennsylvania, BJ Moore, just 1 tour title. This is 14th year on the tour.
One of the sexiest games in the sport.
Oh, go on. Tell me why it's so sexy.
Well, if we get a shot profile, I'm going to show you exactly why.
Don't you have a wife, Randy?
There is, especially if you look at his rev rated 526. That's kind of EJ Tackett air for a player that uses his thumb. His rev rate is actually higher than Boog's. He's going with stealth mode.
We gotta get the riffraff out of the way before we get to the real heat.
Nice break, tripping the 4 here.
What was I about to say?
All right, Boog. Full breaks.
Mr. 298, the second won one of the
Somebody's looking out
titles
for
on the
upstairs right now. We're only 3
World
frames
Series
in.
of Bowling.
He's playing this pattern 6 boards deeper than BJ Moore to start.
The Tour Finals is like my favorite event.
Does that surprise you?
That doesn't surprise me, but
The pin carry is just starting to get insane.
What about it surprised you?
Well, I think that on this pattern you can play the lanes a couple of different ways. If Boog wanted to or felt like his ball reaction was better going straighter, he would do that. But obviously he feels like creating more angle is his best chance.
Boog takes a seat. Here's BJ Moore. These two went head-to-head Thursday in match play. BJ with the win.
Oh, yeah. Another trip 4 on the right.
How about an opening hambo here as we take a look at today's oil pattern, powered by Kegel. We are rolling on the Earl Anthony 43 beat.
And talking with the players, the best way to combat this pattern is ball speed. You have to make sure that you've got complete control of it. The red line is where BJ Moore is. The blue line is where Boog is. And I look for the players to just keep migrating towards the center part of the lane, keep chasing the oil line. You don't want to get the ball any farther than the 7th board down lane.
How about an opening 5 for BJ Moore?
Shot clock.
If any of the pros on today's show bowl a perfect game, everyone in America can receive a free game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling. To pre-register, visit gobowling.com. Sign up for the Go Bowling Free America promotion. And a strike for Boog.
And Rod, I think it's important to point out that BJ Moore got a shot clock warning on his last shot. The next violation will count as a foul, and he'll get 0.
It's a foul now? I thought you just get. I just thought you get fined $100.
Kroll's stepping away. The clock reset.
All right, regroup here. Another good one before break.
That's good.
Oh,
Not that time.
Those brief
actually staring at a 7-10.
Really good.
Last time the 7-10 was made, Rob?
Was it our friend the Ginger Assassin?
Where?
Right here. That's when we were coming out of that COVID fog.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure you and I were allowed technically in the building, and I know we smuggled a couple people in as well.
Just did it.
Kroll
Good job.
takes care of the 10.
And now we're at a commercial break. All the riffraff.
EJ Tackett, your 2 seed. Jason Belmonte, your 1 seed. We wrap up BJ and Boog. We're our coverage of the second major of the season. The PBA World Championship on Fox returns.
I'll be right back.
Gary.
Oop.
You never know if you know so.
Shrek. All-star. No shit.
Liberty Mutual.
Okay, it's starting to really get annoying to me at this point. Astropro. Astro.
The PBA on Fox is sponsored by Visit Reno Tahoe. Discover your next travel adventure. Learn more at visitrenotahoe.com. By Caesars Entertainment, El Dorado Resort Casino, Circus
I
Hotel
sent
Casino,
Rover.
and the Silver Legacy Resort Casino. Countless dining options and world-class amenities.
You want to go to Reno Casino?
And by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on
The World Championship. I watched the U.S. Open. Then there's the World Championship. Whenever it's the Players Championship and
Moore and
stuff.
his wife operate Falbo's there, and a little watch party going on right now. A shout out to all the great folks at Falbo's. Don't eat all the pierogies. Save some wedding soup for Randy and I. We'll be down there a little bit later. It's Parm night tonight. $3 off all Parmesan meals at Falbo's tonight.
I love Parmesan.
Right now. All right, so the watch party out there, and
You like Parmesan?
cheering on BJ Moore, who has been perfect now through 6. Back up
And now he has a six-pack.
Hey, let's go
Drink.
down to the floor and talk with tour rep Timmy Mack. Timmy, even though
Drink
BJ has a
responsibly,
higher rep rate, how
remember.
was he able to stay so far right of Boog?
Listen, he just wants to shut down his angles on the fresh. We did that the other day when we were bowling and qualifying. It looked really good, and BJ's, as long as he controls his speed and tempo, he's going to have a good shot to the pocket. And in practice, that spot was kind of not used at all. So we got a nice little angle in the pocket, and BJ's going to keep on throwing good shots.
All right, Timmy, thanks.
Always good to have Timmy Mack on the show.
Always.
Like, whether we need to hear from him or not, I'm in favor of just forcing him onto the show.
He's always a good listen.
He always shows up.
Is he gonna do the same thing Mr. Gutterball did? No. But he ain't getting.
Finally, the streak comes.
He's not getting a perfect game, I'll damn tell you that.
Lead here as we're set to close out the 7th.
Sorry,
What a
buddy.
great opening run for your 5 seed BJ Moore.
Executing at a real high level for seven frames to start.
And BJ, unfortunately, he said if you rolled 300 today in the opening match, free drinks at Falbo's. That close.
Did he really say that?
No drinks.
All right, so Moore with the 30-pin lead over David Boog Kroll. Getting some breaks early on in this one. Having Messenger fly and take care of the 10. Late drop there as well. And one more Messenger. Here he is in the 7. Oh, really?
No.
And just wow. And just
Stop yelling, hey Randy, I left the 8-pin!
The announcer jinx didn't play.
That was not one.
Left the 9-pin.
Ball goes right by. Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, and the way Moore is rolling right now, that one shot is a thing that might end up hurting him.
That one shot is a felony.
All right. Tony, can I get a re-rack?
No.
Re-rack for
Mr. 289,
Down
aka
31.
Jesper.
Knows he's got a couple really important frames right here. We mentioned, Randy, that Boog and BJ, which, by the way, sounds like a great show. Right? Like,
Boog and BJ.
Coming up next week on Boog and BJ, I just feel like a trucker-type show, and probably maybe it's BJ and the Bear that's in my head right now, but A trucker show. Yeah, look at BJ, like on their CV radio.
Oh my God.
Hey man, we got Tim Boog down here. We got Boog. Hey BJ.
Oh my God, I've missed you.
I've missed you more.
All right,
Target, and yes, this is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and just as I was about to say that, this is pretty much must-strike territory. He goes 2 for 10. And we've seen that before on that left lane throughout this World Series. It gets a little tight down lane.
And that's probably going to do him
2
in.
for 10. Second time
Unless
he's
it kicks this up and he
leaves the 10. Open frame, first of this match.
Sorry, Bug. You ain't
And you
winning.
mentioned the stat on Boog with the 2 for 10. We get all that great information, our stats, from our good friends at Lane Talk. For more information, head on over to lanetalk.com and download the free app.
Hey, Randy, you see the guy to the right of the picture?
That guy, yeah.
Good-looking guy with the glasses
Yes.
and the kind of Carolina blue three-quarter zip?
Yes,
Do you know what his name is?
I do.
Oh, my God, it's a great story. Back to BJ Moore. Gets all 10 to go in the 8th. This one almost in the books. That's on that. Thank you.
And the next after we're playing Braves in the no.
And that stop,
That's not right.
basically restarts the shot clock.
Violation.
There we go.
A lot of X's on that board by BJ Moore. Folks at Falbo's enjoying this one.
Take a shot every time BJ throws a I am on the floor.
Dialed in here in Reno. His shot making right now is next level.
My body was later found.
Take a look. Remember I talked about how sexy this game is? Watch what he does in the downswing. Here's where the power's created. Look at that. And then perfect balance.
He's a married man. Stop hitting on him.
Beautiful. Come on, Boog.
Nope.
And this one is done and dusted. Boog leaves 4-pin. BJ Moore, your 5 seed, will move on. Up next for him, Tim Floyd Jr. from Delaware. And again, your 2 seed, E.J. Tackett. Your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte.
Unfortunately for
of the game,
Cole, he's
sitting
gone.
on top of this bracket.
You know,
as we contest
my
the
first time
second
to lose on TV, just had an ADO.
of 5 majors this season. Again, good buddies Boog and BJ. Coming to
Boog and BJ, that's the show you were talking about, Randy.
Come on.
A trucker show.
It's only you needs right now. Only you. Trucker shows.
Wind it up.
I sound like the most country guy saying.
I think it was that funny. I just enjoyed it.
My goodness.
Wait till we get to the
What Mom
story about
said.
the guy who's checking his watch behind Boog. The handsome cat in the white hood with the glasses. Kick that one in. All right, Boog, thanks for the show here in this series of bowling.
One more shot.
Hey, when you've been in Reno for a month, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There you go. Come on, Boog, finish strong.
There you go.
Great, brother. Thank you.
Remember, we're gonna be on until
Well, BJ
5.
Moore's going to finish this one out. As we look at some of the other finishers
Stone
here.
9th, and that's what did
Yeah,
Kroll
the
in.
World Championship. 6 through 11.
Mr. 289,
Nice man again,
there's
just
Kyle
missed now.
Troop, who
Kyle Troop. I haven't seen him this season.
Yeah, he just missed as well, just barely.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I miss you.
He was really close. Moore looked at a different ball and a little bit different angle on that last shot, Rob. So just trying to give himself options as we look at 12 through 16. That is not Andrew Anderson.
That is the Swedish Andrew Anderson. Thomas Larsson there at 13.
The Swedish Andrew Anderson.
Come on. Pretty impressive opening outing for B.J. Moore. 258 to 203. A never in doubt win. 55 pins better than his buddy Boog Kroll. So
he's gonna have to.
Moves on. He's got Tim Foy next, and then your 2 seed E.J. Tackett waiting in the wings for match 3. And up top, the living legend Jason Belmonte going for his 16th major. Up next, 3 seed Tim Foy Jr. takes to the lanes, and you better be on your best behavior, Randy. And I'll tell you why when we return.
Yeah, you gotta be on your best behavior, Randy.
Let's just get a closer look.
Oh, who don't care? If they didn't get rid of the Philly teams, the UFL would have been a lot more fun to watch. But they got rid of it, so there's that. The floor. The 11th contestant eliminated. Steve Harvey. CVS's are hardly open anymore.
Sometimes.
Welcome back to the PBA World Championship live here on Fox Sports.
Still rooting for Catherine Belma to win this whole thing. Greg Brown.
We welcome that man, U.S. Navy SK2 SS Greg Brown, who served for 8 years. Greg, thank you for your service. To donate, go to bbl.org. Coming up next, 5 versus 3. B.J. Moore versus Tim Foy Jr. Foy will start us off. 38-year-old from Delaware. 12 years on the tour, yet to win. Could
his first title being a major would be a treat.
What a story that would be.
But that's not what I'm. Oh yeah, he's two-handed. I almost forgot about that.
Having his best year ever as a professional.
This is his 5th show of the year.
Yeah.
So he will have 5 top 5 finishes already. Congratulations.
Finished 3rd in tour trials to get his exemption for the season.
B.J. Moore, again, remember.
You're getting exempted.
6 strikes in his first round matchup against Boog Kroll. Moved to 258-203 win. Starts strong again.
It's not like a 258 or something.
Man, he's just acing every shot. I mean, his execution is just perfect.
It's going to need to be with the 2 guys that are looming. Again, E.J. Tackett, your 2 seed. Jason Belmonte, your 1 seed.
Well, I mean, that's... You wouldn't want it any other way at a major. Something distracted him. Not sure what it was. I couldn't hear anything.
He got his finger stuck.
Something fell, I'm being told. All right, so he gets a shot clock restart.
Yep. And that shot clock down to 15 right now. Again, already dealt with a warning in the first match.
Go down to 15.
2 for 2.
And we still got lucky on that shot.
3 wings.
So watch the ball go down these rangefinders down lane. And that's the one that he's been lacing. He gets his ball to that spot down lane. He's going to hit the pocket.
Foy up his effort in the second. Right on target again.
That was easy for him to do.
Foy's using 7 boards farther
Well, they're going to be striking.
B.J. Moore.
had some words for Tim a couple days ago.
Yeah, ran into him at the great Silver Legacy establishment. We were passing each other in the main thoroughfare, and I said, you know what? You're having a great season. You're bowling great, and you are going to win. He's using a special effect.
Big hook on that one.
It's something with these pins, either that or they have, or the bowlers have telekinesis.
Gave it a strike. The clean wipe presented by Dude Wipes. Let the messenger do the dirty work.
Rob, no fear, all clear. Oh, that's beautiful.
Teamwork.
Oh boy,
Didn't like it.
first bad shot of the day. Grab it. That could have been a disastrous split. Instead, just the 3-6-10.
Watch him miss this.
Very makeable.
Good cover.
Never mind.
80 games of qualifying to get to this point for these players.
A grind.
Over 5 different oil patterns. This being the 5th.
17
Named
oil.
after the late great Earl Anthony, who dominated this event back when it was called the National Championship. Yeah, and there's the wiggle on that right
That
lane.
didn't end
First
so
time
well.
lane. There's a little bit of early friction, and then that can cause the ball to bail down lane.
When you say wiggle, what do you mean by that?
The ball doesn't come off the spot. So it doesn't grab hold of the lane surface, and instead of coming up the hill, it just kind of wiggles. And then it just doesn't get to the pocket.
You're okay.
But one shot left, and then that shot right on that left lane for BJ Moore. Big opening first game for BJ, though. Right now, Tim Foy
He can take the upper hand.
looking to stay perfect.
Up 14.
No.
Come on, get down!
How many times is a 9 pin gonna screw someone?
Lucky it didn't 4-9.
Bro, it's so big.
Takes care of that
And
one.
then on TV. 1 for 2 on TV with that.
Look at that smile. Really remarkable story. This 38-year-old works every day from the tour trials to the beginning of the season to accrue enough time off to join the tour.
Yeah.
And his normal job? A corrections officer.
Oh, God.
He didn't like that.
It's a lot
So
of
he's
time,
seen
huh?
things. And he has faced challenges, whether it's mental or physical. So he's up to this. But a couple shots in a row here that we're going to have him lose some of that momentum after the opening 3 strikes to start the second match.
So are you saying his day job's a little bit scarier than the bright lights of the PBA Tour
100%.
on Fox?
The bright lights wins again. That's so unfair. That's over the total.
He's got that haircut and look too, which, like, I'm immediately intimidated that I'm 20 yards away from him.
I think I missed the oil ring.
And he's Sergeant Foy to you and me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sergeant.
Just one. I went right left. Yeah, it was up a little bit because it missed by one left down lane. It was a 23, same spot, but it just.
Dino Castillo has ball wrapped there, offering some advice. Back to BJ Moore.
Let's see if he can hit the head pin. No, he's.
Wow.
I've actually picked this up in real life 3 times before.
And now he's staring at an open frame. He just had time to go.
He's going to make a move.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Tim Foy Jr. is going to take down BJ Moore if he doesn't do something fast.
He'll miss the 6, takes care of the 10, leaves the 7 as well. Yikes.
Oh, shnikes! I'm gonna lose!
And here's the move.
Yep, ball change. He's going to move in. He's going to start shaping. He's going
That's
to
my ankle rubbing against the wood of this bed.
Right of target.
Supposed to do that.
Well,
Keep it in front of you.
This one's slipping away from BJ fast.
no second tour title for you!
Clip that 7 board. It's pretty much OB.
Needed that pickup. Needed that badly. BJ Moore in a tough spot right now. We're going to wrap up Foy versus Moore next. The survivor to meet your back-to-back PBA Player of the Year, your 2 seed today, EJ Tackett.
I want EJ to win against Tim Foy. I'm assuming Tim Foy's gonna win
I've
this
always been an
championship.
active person.
Yes.
Biking,
I mean,
running,
win this match,
but yoga
not the
is
championship
really
itself.
special to me. Fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pet.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
Dog food.
Get on the street! I don't want to live with you anymore.
It's
Just
not
kidding.
dog food, it's food for short hair.
Noodle, do not put the kitty in the vacuum cleaner.
Play. Thanks to the Bank of America.
She shoots, she misses.
3% cash back.
Wow.
Has changed survival shows forever.
I ain't had no food in 3 days.
Survivalists are on the hunt.
I don't like the way he's.
I was about to say, oh, this is survival. No, this is March. No, this isn't. Let's get back to it
Inside
then.
National Bowling Stadium, the PBA World Championship. Love this flashback. The great Earl Anthony won the PBA National Championship a record 6 times. It's now known as the PBA World Championship. Twice he did it in 3-peat fashion. With the most majors in his career of the 10 major wins. So he won this tournament 6 separate times. Earl Anthony finished his legendary PBA career with 43 overall titles.
And that man that was his victim there was Mike Durbin. 3-time TSC winner.
So if EJ or Belmo win, they'll break the tie for second most.
Second match, the winner to take on 2 seed EJ Tackett. Your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte. You are going to want to stick around for what is to come here in Reno today at the World Championship. Foy up.
Foiled.
Looking to add to it.
Tim Foy will foil his plans. Just kidding.
And with each telecast that Tim Foy makes, he gets more and more comfortable. Picking up that rangefinder down lane nicely there. And now can increase the lead to 37.
Say free wings?
Been a 2-handed bowler since he was 5. Just, I've always been kind of a small guy, he said. Easier to bowl that way at a young age. Wasn't going to be overwhelmed by this moment. And again, as a corrections officer, you're not going to be overwhelmed by what you see at a bowling center. But he said, I'm just going to kind of downplay the moment, enjoy it.
Yeah, no, he's
That was
gonna.
about a 300 referee.
Double wood right there for Foy.
And you heard him say that was about a 300 rev rank, which means he missed it at the bottom.
Mission failed.
No 10 pin though, just the 2-8.
5 times he's faced at this tournament. Took care of it all 5.
Misses it.
Make it 6 for 6.
Good cover. Now BJ Moore needs to double up here and get back in this.
Needs momentum quickly. Started with the opening 3, and then things went downhill. 9 spare, 9 spare. Got back on the strike train, and then 9 spare.
9 spare. Go back on the 9 spare. Go back at 9 spare. You can't 9 spare through the entire game to expect to win.
For BJ.
It's his 3rd different ball this match.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's falling apart.
That's about all you can do right now is laugh about it. That's good.
4-7-9.
It's going to cut you.
Into the 9, the ball take care of the 7.
Watch the ball hit the 4-9 and miss
Another
the
over
7.
right here would be disastrous.
Game over.
He needs to strike out, and then he needs a ton of help.
He needs to start. Game over. He just left the 7 down.
It's March. Weird
Game
things
over.
happen
He
in
just left
sports.
another split.
It can happen.
No chance of him winning
EJ
this
Moore's
now.
in a big hole right now. Again, EJ Tackett, your 2 seed, coming up next. Down 41. Needs to strike. Won't get it.
Almost got another split.
Sugar to shit. He's not wrong.
Nope.
Takes care of that one. Randy, good news for you. Spring football, it is back. UFL kickoff weekend starts Friday, St. Louis versus Houston at 8 Eastern. And then next Saturday, San Antonio taking on my team, Arlington, led by Coach Bob Stoops at 4 Eastern. All those games coming your way live right here on Fox. Always good to have football back. Tim Floyd Jr. back on the lane right now.
How awesome are those jerseys?
So good.
Yeah.
Rocking those. Who dropped something again?
So the practice lanes are what, Randy, about 4 or 5 lanes just to the right of him? Behind a curtain?
Like 10.
Is it that many?
Yeah.
All right.
It's still close enough.
Still close enough. So he heard some noise from the practice lanes. 2 guys practicing right now. EJ Tackett and Jason Belmonte still come on the show. Good use.
Oh, yeah, I was there. They are practicing.
Settles himself down and gets a strike.
There you go. And now you're going to have 2 open frames and lose.
The two-handed style that Jason Belmonte made famous. Seen it done a lot of different ways.
He wasn't the first one to do it,
Belmo
though.
in our title match.
Most Palermo was, but we haven't seen him on TV in a long time.
Boy, up 41. Set to close out more here. Messenger!
Yeah, he's going to close out.
That Messenger put a shake to the 10-pin. Clean wipe, presented by Dude Wipes. Messenger wiping out that 10-pin. Bam. Then that.
Well, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel for BJ, that light is a train.
Yeah, that light is a train, BJ. You thought you were getting close.
Match winning by 55 pins, but
Getting close to the end of the tunnel and said you're getting close to a train that's about to hit you.
Can we go back and do the Dude Wipe with that? Because that was a little bit more impressive than the Messenger, gotta be honest.
I
3,
have not
6, 7,
invented
10.
time travel yet. Until then, we are stuck with the original Dude Wipe. Nice pickup, though, by BJ. See a 4th place finish for him here at the World Championship. His game has really grown the last couple of years. Expect to see more from him.
It would be nice. He's full-time this season for the first time
That's what happens when you get all those kids. You know, the last couple of years, he says, you know, the amount of events I could bowl depended on how things were going at home.
Yeah.
Bowl what I can.
Super talented player and an even better person.
Yeah, great guy. And again, I want to remind you, it's Parm night at Balbo's. $3 off all Parmesans in Latrobe.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Balbo's.
We hope you guys continue to watch because we've got two mega talents set to hit the hardwood next. E.J. Tackett and Jason Belmonte. E.J. Moore.
All right. Thank you,
Wraps up
guys.
that one with a 182.
He was so locked in game one.
He got locked in game one and then locked out.
Tried to chase it in, just never panned out for him. Tim Boy going to look at a different ball here.
What do you think about his chances against E.J. Tackett coming up?
Well, if you're going to bet on the match, he's certainly not going to be the favorite.
Correct.
That was all right.
They did meet in match play, and Foy took care of Tackett.
I want some more.
He's singing along. Again, downplaying the moment. Not overwhelmed inside the National Bowling Stadium. Two living legends waiting in the wings.
Too shiny.
The way the soil pattern's developing, it looks like it's just setting up nicely for both EJ and Belmonte in terms of what they like to do.
Well, it'd be an honorable conversion. No. Glad that didn't happen 2 frames earlier.
Fair ball, man. Keep it up.
234-182, your final.
But now,
Update the bracket. Boy moves on. Tackett making his way from the practice lanes to the main event lanes. And then your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte, still warming up. The best of the game takes center stage next. Plus, pressing questions with Kimberly, the subject. Who's feeling lucky today?
who's feeling lucky today?
Program describes the best lawn care specific to your yard.
EJ and Belmo.
Delivered every season.
During the Jeep
Life
celebration
doesn't come with
get
an
10%
owner's
below
manual.
MSRP for an average of 5,000.
Welcome back to Fox Sports. Continuing live coverage of the World Series of Bowling. You've been seeing it all week long on Fox Sports. And Sunday night, crown your Scorpion champ. Rasmus Edholm from Sweden. Monday night, Viper. How about the Singapore celebration?
Yeah.
Tuesday night, the Chameleon. We go to Malaysia. Toon Hatmi.
EJ Tackett is unstoppable.
E.J. Tackett winning one from America. We're joined by the commissioner of the PBA right now, Tom Clark, and this is the 16th edition of the World Series.
And the Phillies beat the Yankees.
What does the World Series of Bowling represent to the international scene right now?
I think the world looks at it as a great opportunity, a chance to come over here and compete in multiple events and make a name for themselves in this sport, and then bring the experience back to their country and back to the players around them. And it's always been probably the most exciting part of the World Series to see an international player get their first title on the PBA Tour. It's really special.
Were you surprised that the first 3 events were won by international players?
No, I wasn't surprised, but that was kind of rolling the dice and hitting every time. I mean, you're not surprised because they're such great players and you get to know them and watch them, but you think about how great the players are in the United States that they have to beat, and so it's unlikely that it would happen.
Yeah.
But then when it's over, you say,
What happened then? Was there another pattern? Was the cheetah one, or is that
Monty, what is he meant
this
to the
play?
World Series of Bowling?
he really
Or am I just blind
epitomized the World
again?
Series of Bowling. He was a part of the launch of it. He was a rookie. He was the rookie of the year
Maybe
back
I'm
in
blind.
2009, and then he was
Maybe
part
I'm
of
blind
the
in
whole
2
plan
eyes.
and how we would put this together and how this would work for international players. And then meanwhile, as Randy said at the top of the show, he's got a revolutionary style that's changed the game and changed the way everyone looks at bowling. And the World Series is revolutionary too. And of course he's from Australia, and he's always taken to this event And so when he's in here, it's almost like Superman has entered the building at the World Series bowling. He's the guy.
The cape, we'll see a little bit later. E.J. Tackett coming up next. Commissioner, always enjoy.
You guys were at the first World Series.
Isn't that crazy? Three guys. What do these three guys have in common? We were all at the first edition of the World Series of bowling. Are you a lucky guy? Have you been lucky this week in Reno or this month?
I
did all right. You did all right. All right. Well, Kimberly went out and asked the pros, who's the luckiest guy on the PBA tour? That is the focus of this week's edition of Pressing Questions, courtesy of Kimberly Pressler and presented by Go Bowling.
Bill, who would you say is the luckiest guy out on tour? Who gets all the breaks?
Yeah, well, if we're talking about lucky in life, it's Belmo, the luckiest person I know. Nothing bad ever happens to Belmo.
I guess it's got to be Belmo.
I'm going to go with Belmo.
Probably Jason Belmonte. He's getting some lucky breaks and all these lucky hits and crazy things like that. You know, he's a lucky guy.
I can tell you that they all think I'm the luckiest guy out here. I feel like I'm like on the other side of the coin. I feel unlucky for a lot of my bowling.
Now, who do you say is the luckiest on tour? Like, who gets the lucky breaks all the time?
E.J. Tackett. He gets all the lucky
I think
breaks.
it's
EJ is by far the luckiest.
EJ gets some splasher hits, and sometimes you're like, man, when you're running good, you're running great.
Now, who would you say is the most lucky on tour? Gets the most lucky breaks?
Well, if you ask my friend, it's me.
Do you think it is?
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most unlucky?
Well, I mean, if you watch the telecast, obviously Randy thinks it's EJ Tackett, which I don't understand because he makes the show every week, so I don't understand how he's unlucky.
See, I would have thought you would have said the guy that got 100 on TV is the most unlucky. Do you know who that was?
Yeah, but I was very lucky that day. I could have bowled 99 just as easy, so that would have been terrible.
Tommy speaks the truth.
He does.
He was fortunate to get triple digits on that one. You might be one of the unluckiest guys on the tour.
I don't want to bring that up again.
You don't want to bring that one up again?
It's old.
All right. It's old. It's still fun to watch every once in a while. By the way, talent creates luck.
Yeah.
Right? And E.J. Tackett, Jason Belmonte have tons of talent, and maybe that's why so many guys are saying they're the luckiest. Well, they're really, really good at E.J. Tackett. Set to take the lanes next. It's our de facto semifinal matchup. 2 versus 3. Tackett versus Foy. The winner to meet Jason Belmonte.
PayPal's keeping my information. The joke's on you. I hacked into PayPal's headquarters and leaked everyone's information online. Full disclosure, that was a joke. I wouldn't do such a thing.
If the deal
like
could
that.
dunk, these fresh burgers would be on every highlight reel.
Oh, well, you're not going home.
Family Feud presents.
Nope. I went to CVS to get my cold and flu medicine.
That's Fox 43 News.
I still have a few doses in here for when I do need it. Excuse me. But I haven't needed my cold and flu medicine for a bit. I met Todd Howell once.
Bad answers. Great.
Alright, we're back on.
Welcome back to Reno. Let's flash back 10 years ago, December 2015, at the PBA World Championships here at the National Bowling Stadium. Gary Faulkner Jr. in his first PBA TV appearance beat the #1 seed. The guy we're about to see, E.J. Tackett, to win his first and only PBA title. It was the first World
Gary
Series
Faulkner
bowling
Jr.
at the National Bowling Stadium in Reno as we continue our coverage of the World Series of Bowling. And the headliner here at the World Series of Bowling is this event, the PBA World Championship. There is the man everybody is gunning for, E.J. Tackett. Nobody has been better on the tour over the last couple years than your 2 seed, E.J. Tackett. And he will start off our semifinal match against Tim Foy Jr.
That's not how he wanted to start.
He's starting, which means he'll finish the match on the right lane. And watching him in warm-ups, he wasn't real fond of this left lane, Rob.
You're seeing why early.
Find something. If you want a three-peat, you want a 3-peat, you're going to have to start throwing strikes.
Tim Foy Jr., your 3 seed from Delaware. Randy had a feeling about this guy this week.
Randy?
Would his first win on the PBA Tour be at a major?
Randy, no. No.
Well, 3 players that won for the first time at the World Championship, Rob. Could Tim Foy be number 4? Right over the 5th arrow. That rangefinder on the 10-4 down lane. Might have cheated at a couple boards left to start this match.
Back-to-back opening jacks for Foy as he looks to pull off the upset against E.J. Tackett. Current PBA playoff points, top 10, and look at that lead Tackett has over Andrew Anderson and the rest of the field, almost double. Well. Will the real E.J. Tackett please come down?
More speed, or he's got to increase angle.
Either more speed, you got to increase open frame. Game over. Oh my god.
Drops the 3-6.
That's
So he
another
remains
spare.
clean, but it's a pair of spares to open up for Tackett.
A pair of spares. And Tim Foy.
Every show.
We need to see Tim Foy choke if we want to see EJ win a 7th major.
His win in Missouri. Take a look at his arsenal. Evoke his
Even then, Belmo's in the championship match.
I asked him about this run that he's on right now, and he said, it's 1B. 1B. 1A was last year when he made 5 consecutive shows, but he did it in 5 different bowling centers.
Strike. There you go.
Strike of this match. So Tackett is, he knows how well he bowled this week, but it is, you're on a heater in one facility. Right. It's not going hip-scop across the country and showing up at different centers and figuring out your travel and this and that. It's one place over one small pocket at a time, but still so impressive.
But keep in mind, same building, but 5 different all patterns.
Drops the 7.
No. We're not looking for that if we're rooting for EJ.
There it is right there. Out to that same rangefinder down lane.
But he is dialed in early. Trying to pull off the upset.
Can you imagine winning your first title, it being a major, and defeating E.J. Tackett and Jason Belmonte en route?
No, you don't even script that stuff.
No.
Don't write a script. Got him.
He's feeling it.
Had himself a 4-bagger to open up. Tackett trying to string together his first pair of strikes this afternoon. Getting the winner to take on maybe the greatest to ever play this game. Jason Belmonte, your 1 seed.
Come on, EJ.
Little break there. How about these results? I mean, you can almost give him Player of the Year again for the third straight year right now.
He's certainly closing in on it. 3 wins, one of them major. And that last hit that EJ carried there, maybe Tom Doherty was right.
John's crazy socks. Sorry, EJ, I didn't mean to drop some.
Messenger bails on the 7th.
That wasn't very lucky.
Not at all. So he's down 23.
We need to see Tim Foy choke it. Tim Foy choke job.
4 and 2 boards left of where he actually started frame 1.
And he picked up that 7 thing.
Now this is going off script right now. Tackett can max with 257. Foy's been perfect through 4.
All changes after a split in the 5th frame. Didn't like it.
Got it in.
It's not a split, but
It's a lot of 8.
I did not strike.
What did he say? A lot of 8. A lot of 8. That's what I thought he said. Do you have any idea what that means?
I'm not really sure. Maybe that it's a good 8 because going through the face like he did, that could have been big 4. That could have been 5 through the middle, 4 through the middle. So a lot of
That's
8,
4
maybe.
through the middle and an open frame. I wish.
I feel like you would have to speculate.
Right?
I don't know, Rob. Quit asking. Yeah, be a lawyer, Rob, and ask questions that you know what the answer is going to be. 21-pin advantage for Tim Foy Jr. Corrections officer, based out of Delaware. Sergeant Foy in the 6th. Back on the strike train. This is not the start we predicted from EJ Tackett. Instead, it has been Tim Foy Jr. hunting down the crystal. The winner to take on your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte.
If EJ doesn't win, I want Belmo to win.
16th major title later.
Because you want... Don't choke this,
Thanks
EJ.
for calling Consumer Cellular. Right now.
You're embarrassing yourself!
He's part border collie and part party animal and part party animal patrol.
How good or bad caramel is for dogs. But I know they can't have chocolate. For snorts? Oh, I've got some Coke over here. I don't. I can't possess that legally, and I wouldn't do drugs. Can I live in one of those?
And off it goes.
You need to take into account that owls are birds too, Steve.
Our story.
Alright, we're back
The PBA
again.
on Fox is sponsored by Visit Reno Tahoe. Discover your next travel adventure. Learn more at visitrenotahoe.com. And by Caesars Entertainment, El Dorado Resort Casino, Circus Hotel Casino Reno, and the Silver Legacy Resort Casino. Countless dining options and world-class amenities, all in one destination.
Still filming.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the PBA World Championship from Reno. The good folks from Caesars Entertainment rolling out the heavy hitters. We got Don Goodman, Executive Director of Sales, Northern Nevada. Mark Hughes, Senior VP, GM, Caesars Entertainment. The guy in the middle, the light blue, the handsome guy. You know his name? Rob Stone. More on the VP of Food and Beverage from Caesars Entertainment. Second, Peggy
Rob
VP
Stone.
of Marketing, Caesars Entertainment, Reno.
There's 2 of
Tony
them.
Marini, the VP of Player Development. We're going back to my guy, Rob Stone, in a second.
I had dinner with them last night.
Thanks for the invite. That'll put you in your place fast. Tackett. There we go. The late kick there, and he gets a strike in the 6th. The deficit down to 21.
Let's go down to the floor and talk with
Rob Stone?
with EJ Tackett's tour and Brett Spangler. Brett, what did you guys talk about during the break?
I asked him if he was feeling it in the front. He said no. He just thinks they're hooking and he's going to keep chasing it left. That's about it.
All right, thanks, Brett.
Brett's mustache should go in the hall.
On point.
I mean,
It's been on point.
He's
throughout.
going in the mustache.
It's flowing.
oh, jealous.
And then that. Remember earlier you talked about the wiggle, and that's the ball just moving
crash out
around. It's
Tim
best to
Floyd.
grab the lane surface so it can come up the hill, and that's what that left lane's kind of done for all of the players throughout this World Series.
Only one strike on that left lane for Tackett.
The whole thing. We need Tim Floyd to slow up.
Yeah, let's see.
Via Food and Beverage, there he is.
Yeah.
Handsome
We
cat.
need Tim Floyd to slow up and
Years
EJ
ago,
to
here
lock
we
in.
go. Me and the wife stayed at some hotel after skiing. Kind of
That's a
ragamuffin,
strike.
not smelling great, not looking great. We go down to the little restaurant, and I'm like, yeah, text the table for two, please. They're like, sure, your name. I go, yeah, Rob Stone. And the eyes open up like platters. And they're like, yes, Mr. Stone. Right away, hold on a second, Mr. Stone. I'm like, well, about time I get some respect.
Uh-oh. No.
Boy, he's got a big challenge here. So,
Yes!
sit down at the table. And again,
Alright, if he doesn't get this, EJ's still in.
the maitre d' comes over. He's like, Mr. Stone, it is such a pleasure. It is such an honor to have you here tonight. Okay, great, thanks. Got it.
But he has to
Waitress
miss
comes by.
this.
Hey, the chef wanted to bring you, Mr. Stone, something special for you and your wife. Okay, this is
Yeah, he's missing it.
fantastic. Finally, frame.
Finally, the treatment I deserve.
Right, it's about friggin' time that Reno realizes how awesome I am. Me, Rob Stone, killing it in Reno.
But
Another person comes
now the
by.
lead has
Mr.
drastically
Stone,
changed.
I don't know if you remember the time you interviewed me,
But
but I
if
want to thank you for getting me into this.
Tim
business.
Floyd
You
makes
meant
another
so
bad
much.
shot,
At this point, I'm clutching my wife's
and
hand under the
EJ
table
can lock
going,
in.
I'm not the Rob Stone they think I am.
Lock
And I'm
in, load.
scared, silly that the gig is going to go
Lock in and
at
load.
some point. They keep bringing us
No, not you. Not you, Timothy.
drinks and everything, and I'm like, we're out. Like, I gotta pay this bill, and apparently I have to tip really generously. Because this Rob Stone in Reno is a baller. I finally met the Rob Stone that everybody thought I was. Rob Stone there at Caesars. There he is. There's my man. What a great story. Awesome. And then last night at the restaurant, they go, you know, my boss's name is Rob Stone, too. I'm like, he's here. He's around. I've heard the story of Rob Stone. Not me, Rob Stone, him, Rob Stone.
Him, Rob Stone. Me, Rob Stone. Get back on the train.
Can he get by the left lane?
If he strikes, he'll have to force Floyd to
He's going to have to ace it.
put pressure on Floyd to get more.
Could the one shot in the seventh frame by Tim Floyd be his undoing? EJ Tackett right now to take the lead.
He needs it big time, but he's had a struggle on the left lane up to this point. Come on, Matt. Come on, EJ. Lock in. Lock in. Yeah!
He's back, baby. He's back.
That was magnificent.
Now we have to have...
What a shot.
Down 23. And now up 3.
That's what you would call here
We're not
aces.
We're not safe yet. We have to make... If Tim Floyd gets 3 strikes within the next...
What do you got, Tim Floyd Jr.? What do you got for us? He's been downplaying this moment. Slipped away, trying to
Lock!
back down 3. Left the target.
And now he's out of the lead.
Left the 10 pin.
Okay, he's still in it.
Boy, that ball just took off. Snapping to the base, but just leaving the 10 pin. Now he, however, can get shut out by EJ Tackett. No matter what Tim Floyd can do, he can't shut out Tackett.
No more shutout.
So who performs here in the 10th?
Wow, this match pivot. Floyd was up 23 pins in the 4th frame. And there it is, the 7th.
If he leaves a split here, I think it's all but over for him.
Shot. That was a good one.
They put pressure on Tackett if he gets in that strike.
Now.
Strikes.
Things down.
Sorry, Rob. He strikes here. He'll force EJ to get the first hit in the 10th.
It's been a scrappy game from Tackett. Not the prettiest, but at this level, on this stage, with this pressure, you just gotta get that win. You gotta get through.
Now my heart is beginning to race because I want EJ and Belmo, Tackett and Belmo to win and get in the finals. Either one winning is fine, but like I just want to see him in the finals. Uh-oh.
Another big shot from Foy. He's got one more to go. Can max out at a 224. Peaks and valleys in this game for Foy.
Make him earn it. Make him earn it. No! 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 Okay.
Pressure applied. Oh, what a finish from Foy. He's in the books for the 224. He will sit and watch and learn if he moves on. Tackett immediately burns a re-rack. Take that back. No re-rack. Foy sits and waits, and he will learn his fate.
Strike.
A delayed re-rack. So Tackett will take his time to see what he needs. Must get a strike here.
He's only missed once on the right lane.
Come on. Come on! No. Oh my god. Well, the heavy lifting's done.
Luckiest man on the tour. Maybe in that moment.
But now he's got to get...
In that moment.
He's just got to get another shot. He's got to get another good one.
Second re-rack burn. We take a second look at this Brooklyn. Wow. Needs 9 for the win.
It sure looked like he liked that shot off his hand, and then it just tears loose and goes Brooklyn. Now what? He needs 9.
Just 9. Keep it on the lane, dude. Make a good shot.
He's the best in the game right now.
If you get too little.
Can he move on to the final? 9 to move on.
Yeah! The Battle of Dreams.
What a game effort from Foy. Strong start, that hiccup in the 7th, an amazing conclusion. But in the end, Tackett moving on.
237, but how convincing was it?
And now we're going to have the title match of dreams. Sweet dreams are made of this.
This time, gets pushed back. There will not be a first title this weekend for Tim Floyd Jr. As he falls 237 to 224 to EJ Tackett. Now, championship time, and it's the one we wanted. It's go time. 7-time player of the year, 15-time major winner Jason Belmonte is up next. He looks to cement his name in bowling history. Our uninterrupted final on Fox next.
We're getting to where we want to be.
And any toppings you want.
The
Get
title
50%
match we
off your
dreamed
perfect
of is
pizza
about
or
to come
pizzas.
true.
This week only at Domino's.
Coffee Mate is the world's biggest coffee lover. Because
Oh, you are? Because I have a sign. Do you have a sign?
no, we don't have a sign.
You think you're the biggest
Fine,
coffee
you're
lover.
the biggest coffee lover.
Get off the coffee! You've been up since 3 a.m. on Monday! The Epic Universe thing comes in
You need
May
Astro.
22nd,
Astro?
which is
It's
the
faster,
last
bro. 8 times faster than
Thursday
Flonase.
before I get
It's
off to
faster,
the
bro.
Academy.
It's faster, bro! It's faster.
comfortable.
It's mom to you.
Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. Astapro and Go.
When emergency strikes, first responders rely on the latest technology. That's why
Are endless.
We've
Welcome
had this
to
event
Lucky
before.
Strike, where every game holds the
15 major titles. More than anyone who's ever walked the lanes. A once-in-a-lifetime champion.
He was the very best, like no one ever was.
Two ultimate competitors in a 10-frame final showdown to determine who's world champion. It starts now on Fox.
2 years ago at this event.
Can't lie, it's what we wanted. Yeah, it's what the bowling community wanted. It's what the fans wanted. This is a dream title match from the National Bowling Stadium here in Reno, Nevada, as we conclude the 16th edition of the PBA World Series. The frame of the game presented by Beatbox. Great start in our semifinal from Foy.
Hey, he stepped up in the 10th and did exactly what he needed to do to force EJ to strike. Wasn't counting on that one.
Tackett closed out with 5 straight strikes to get the come-from-behind win. And let's go down lane side.
This is a come from behind.
Standing by with Tackett.
Thanks for having us, EJ.
Might not always be about how you start, but it's about how you finish.
Turn that around to get yourself in the championship match.
Threw a couple of good shots there in the middle of the game, but I got extremely lucky in the 10th frame. Tim threw 2 unbelievable shots, and he deserves to be standing here right now for what he did. But every now and then you get a little bit lucky, and hopefully I can keep that going and hoist a trophy here in a little bit.
Well, let's talk about that left lane, because coming into the 9th frame, you only had 1 strike on it. So how do you put together more strikes on the left lane in this championship match?
Yeah, I think the left lane's okay. The right lane's kind of the tricky one. So hopefully I can go out there and just execute and throw 12 good shots and see what happens.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you're going to repeat here today?
I couldn't even put a number on it. I got to go just focus on the task at hand, the next shot, and hopefully it's a 10 here in about 30 minutes.
Congratulations and good luck to you.
I really appreciate EJ Tackett joining us live right before this title match against 1C Jason Belmonte.
Tom Doherty sent me a text. He said, see, I told you he's the luckiest guy.
Yeah, got that Brooklyn strike, which got him here.
Had the nose diver and the Brooklyn in that match against Tim Crow Jr.
I'm going to start the match. Good luck. Play well.
Have a good one.
Are you starting? Yeah.
So Belmo will bat lead off.
And based on what EJ said to Kimberly in that interview, this is kind of a gift for him because EJ gets to finish on the left lane.
9th time these two have met in a title match. Belmo holds the advantage 5-3, and Belmo gets all 10 to start. And he takes a quick seat. So Belmo, no problems with that left lane. Early. Tackett on the right.
There you go.
This is how you start, folks. This is how you start a heavyweight showdown.
That was a big move left for EJ. 4-2 on that right lane as we take a look at the tail of the tape. You see anything glaring?
They're good. Good numbers. I mean, that are big and highlighted.
They're almost the same.
Tackett's got the smile. Belmo's got the scowl. Almost got a different mentality, a different approach to his bowling these days. Tackett gets
there you go.
What was your take on Belmonte's quote?
I liked it, and I get it. You know, Belmo earlier this week talking about that it's not about being the best right now. It's about being the best all time. And when you get to that level, I think you deserve the right to say that. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, you know, some of the best out there, they're playing to be the best ever.
Yeah.
And Belmo is in position to be the best ever. But right now, it's about winning those majors that will cement that legacy.
Another strike.
And I think right now it is about legacy building for him, because it's under his terms, it's been a little quiet from Belmo. Here's the quote you were talking about. I don't want to be the best in the world anymore. He's been that. He's done that. I want to be the best of all time. That's his motivation right now.
He's got around over 30 titles.
Again, nobody has won.
If he wants to be the best, he's going to need like 50.
15 of them. He wants
He's
5
going to
more.
need to lock in, grind.
Both EJ and Jason Belmonte had losing match play records and still finished 1-2. Oh, that looked good. Jason going with attention star on both lanes drop to start the title match. That looked really good.
And that's the left lane that's been giving the bowlers issues today. Left the 10 pin there. That did look really good. There's no reason that 10 pin should
That's
still
the
be
10
there.
pin that's been giving everyone issues.
Belmo takes care of that. Registration for the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. It's now open to bowlers of all skill levels. The PBA LBC National Championship, returning to the Chicago area, Randy, includes a division for everyone, including you. You can compete in singles as well as optional doubles and team events. Even combine your scores with the pros or the Hall of Famers in your case. Enter today at PBA.com. Take it 3 for 3 to open up our title match.
So far, so good on the right lane as well.
And Tackett's open up with 3 strikes.
To the left lane, though, for E.J. Tackett. Was problematic last game for him. Did get a strike on it in the second frame here. Your reigning PBA Player of the Year. A win here pretty much locks up another Player of the Year for him.
And now he started out at the ham bone.
Takes a seat, cools down the hand, wipes the sweat off the lip, and watches his lead grow. Nine spare in the third. Belmo up in the fourth here on the right lane.
Almost got away with it.
What was off there for him?
He missed inside. The 530 RPM, that's with no thumb. EJ's right there with his thumb. And just to point out that we have not had a two-handed winner at the 2025 WSOB.
This is a plastic ball.
How much pressure do you think's on him mentally? I get the quote, you know, still trying to make people believe that he's still
take my first rewrite.
that he can still win majors out here.
I think
He
there's
needs
a
a re-rack.
I do too.
Because
He may be a little rusty like I am
and you don't know
sometimes
how
when
many
I go
opportunities
bowling.
you're going to get to this point at a major and to be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
41 years old, will turn 42 in July, 16th year on the tour. Had a really good World Series of bowling. Won that 32nd career title, but it was a doubles with his buddy Bill O'Neill.
There he is. Back on the stretch train. Both of these players have won this event 3 times before.
Remember, EJ Tackett made the TV show on every event this week. Finally won at the Shark on Wednesday. Trying to add to his 22-pin lead.
No.
Right lane got him again.
Opening for Belmo.
Now it just got a lot closer. But if he covers this, it'll be a mark. He's going to try for it.
Open frame Tackett.
It's good to just get count. And now the pin.
At this stage in the last game, Tackett was down 23.
Yep.
And able to rally with a 13-pin win over Tim Foy. And there's a lot of Belmo and Tackett on those boards. Those are your former PBA World Championship.
It'll be their 4th World Championship.
Tom Doherty winning it in 2021.
World Championship. Either one that wins. Will be Belmo's 16th major, and it will be Tackett's 7th. And either way, I'd be happy to see who wins.
2 titles at that World Series of Bowling in his hometown.
Is it going to get him?
And on the left lane,
gets the ball. He likes that lane a lot. Likes it more than the right. And the good news is he gets to finish the match on that lane.
Chance for Belmo to take the lead. This is the 5th time that these two have met in a title match at a major. Belmo with a 3-1 advantage over Tackett.
And that one.
Oh boy.
Struggle.
How does that go that straight?
That's not doing very well.
We saw Tackett fit open frame in the 5th. Belmo with a tough shot here in the 6th. Only 15% of the time on the tour is the 210 completed.
No.
It's back to back.
And now Tackett has the upper hand.
He had the opportunity and he lost it.
Yeah, it went high in the 4th, now light in the 6th.
Now to the left lane.
Tony, may I please take my second reroute?
Wow. 6 frames in and he's burned both re-racks. I understand that this is a critical juncture in the match. Sometimes it's nice to have that one in your back pocket a little later in the matches. But who are we to question the GOAT?
There we go.
Strike for Belmo there in the 7th. He can max out with a 236, and the road to the Indy 500, it runs through Thermal as IndyCar heads to the California desert. The fastest racing on Earth is back. I hear Motley Crue in the background. Kickstart my
Glad
heart.
I was able to make it home before 3 o'clock today. If Mom had to go take care of her friend's dogs, that would have not happened, and I would have
The
not
heart
been
is
able to make
kicking
this
and
relaxing
ticking and
video
pumping
today.
right now in Reno. Tackett up 20 to close out the 7th.
There he is.
Get back to business. A little bit more loft on that shot. The lead is now 30. EJ Tackett inching that much closer to another major title.
He is back on the left lane now. High rev rate. I think. And that's higher than any of the... I would guess it's higher than like most two-handers.
26 tour titles, 6 majors for Tackett. Here he is to open the 8th.
And there it is.
Look at that baby slide across the dance floor.
Belmo's still in it if he can still, if he throws 2 strikes here. I think he'll have EJ be forced to mark
2
for
frames away from
shutouts in there.
wrapping up potentially his 3rd Player of the Year award. You give him 2 majors, 4 wins on the year.
Critical shot here for Belmo.
Had 2 majors in 2023.
And there's a pair for Jason. He's still alive. It's down 30 as we enter the 9th.
Gotta have the ball.
Tony, can I take a timeout?
So out of 3 racks, Jason burns a timeout now.
Belmonte can strike out for 236. Right now, EJ Tackett going at 236 pace.
If he gets these next...
Has to have this one.
This will lock it up if Belmo doesn't get it. It'll gift wrap major number 7 to EJ Tackett. But there are still 3 other majors that we have to get to. The Players' Championship, the TOC, and the... What was the other one?
Okay then.
He's putting up.
How did that strike?
Don't fight it, just accept it.
That was an insane strike. Alright, so the US Open, the World Championship, Players' Championship, Tournament of Champions, the Masters, USBC Masters.
Forward to striking.
I always forget the Masters because... Uh-oh.
What could have been number 4.
Little wrenchy. Little wrenchy, grabbed it.
So he's going to have to strike. If he gets this, he's going to have to throw 2 strikes. Or else Belmo's got a shot to win. Either way, I'm happy with who wins, because these 2 are like the best guys in the world.
We go to the 10th, 19 pins separating 2 of the best on the planet.
2 and 2.
Couldn't ask
As
for
the
more.
saying goes, 2 and 2.
Needs 2 and 2.
Tackett burns a re-rack. Belmo out.
That's crucial.
Tackett can close this one out.
I wish we had it in like stadiums again.
One more for the win.
Remember back in 2023, this event, the epic showdown came down to the 10th frame. Tackett needing to do the exact same thing. 2 in the 10th to win.
2 in the 10th to win.
One more.
I've got my tripod. Now he has to strike here and he wins. And hold it as steady as possible. No, I don't think I can hold it in the tripod right now. If he gets this, he's the winner. For the win! Yeah! Woo! He did it! EJ Tackett wins!
a shot at the game right there.
Just keep it on the land.
Frame of the game presented by Beatbox, the ultimate party in the box. Beatbox, what's your flavor? Please enjoy responsibly.
There it is.
Enjoy this title, EJ Tackett.
Number 7!
EJ Tackett.
And his 27th title. Belmo falling just short.
Belmo closing out. That's a tough, jagged little pill for Belmo to swallow. Apologize, it's always been a language, but we understand it.
For years, we watched Belmonte do the same thing.
Correct.
Now it's EJ Tackett.
And that's exactly what Belmo's thinking, and that's what he's been thinking and saying out loud this week. Belmo was stuck on 15 major titles. His goal is 20, and then calling it a day.
What a World Series of bowling for EJ Tackett. Just
back-to-back wins here now.
Amazing.
2 straight titles. Give EJ Tackett your player of the year right now. I don't know how that is going to change. Another title and another major for EJ Tackett. Incredible. Soak it in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Soak it in. His 4th PBA World Championship, breaking the tie he had with WRWJ, Norm Duke, and Belmo. Only Earl Anthony has more with 6. The moment of the match, brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it, you love it. Put it in a nugget. EJ Tackett with his 7th major.
All right, let's get to the trophy presentation. PBA Commissioner Tom Clark.
Thank you, Kimberly. We are all witnesses to a truly legendary performance throughout this World Series by this man, EJ Tackett. And here is your next Earl Anthony trophy. Congratulations.
Jeff Peters with the National Bowling Stadium with the $100,000 check. EJ, go ahead and take that check.
Awesome.
Feels good to hold that, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does.
All right, EJ, oh my goodness. This is the 3rd consecutive win at this event. Your 7th major. Describe this moment right here, right now.
Kimberly, I have absolutely no words. What a match. Jason is... he's not old by any means, but he's still unbelievable. And he showed it again this week, how great he is. And this match was awesome. It was 2 of the best shots I've ever thrown in my life at the end there, so...
Well, let's talk about good shots because, my goodness, the week that you have had, it's going to go down in history as one of the best in this sport. You made all 5 shows. You walked away with 2 titles. One of them is a major. You know, just talk to us about the week that you've had and just how awe-inspiring it's been.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been tiring. I'm ready to go to sleep. Got a long trip back to Detroit now, but you know, I got to thank Brett. Brett's been unbelievable this week. When we started into match play and the animal patterns, I'm like, hey, what balls did I throw and how was I throwing it? And he says he's got a steel trap for a mine, so I've relied on him a lot to do that. And Motive is such a great family, and how about that Evoke Hysteria, huh?
How about that? And how about your 7th major win? Congratulations, EJ.
Patty, Trip, I can't wait to see you guys.
Shout out to his wife and son.
I don't even know what to say.
27 all-time tour titles, breaking the tie he had with the legendary Don Johnson.
He's in the top 10 now.
And he's going to keep moving up that list, folks.
Yeah, just an incredible talent. He's only 32 years of age, Rob.
Man, that's a cool feeling, isn't it?
He's now a 3-time PBA defending world champion. Get ready to be calling him the 3-time defending player of the year.
3 in a row.
Yep, 3 in a row. Soak it in. This is a big moment for EJ Tackett.
He pulled the
He's had 2
3-peat.
majors this season, and that man has won them both. And the tour continues next weekend. It's the 3rd major of the year. Will we see EJ Tackett again at the USBC Masters? Live coverage again Saturday on FS1 noon Eastern with the contenders round. Wraps up Sunday on Fox, the Stepladder Championship final beginning at noon Eastern. All coming away from beautiful Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park, Michigan. For Randy Peterson, Kimberly Fresser, our entire amazing PBA crew, I'm Rob Stone. You've been watching the PBA on Fox, and you have watched EJ Tackett win another title and another major. It's now 27 total wins and 7 majors for the best bowler on the planet, EJ Tackett.
The matchup of dreams is what we got. And now I'm going to scream.